Hello and welcome to the Dennis Kucinich for President Weekly Update. This is our first installment on a regular series of reports to keep you informed on Dennis's race to the presidency. This week was the 5th anniversary of Dennis's stand in the House of Representatives against going to war. While members of the House and the Senate, including Clinton, Edwards, Biden, and Dodd, encouraged George Bush's use of military force against Iraq, Dennis Kucinich stood his ground and carefully studied the evidence that could mean the deaths of countless thousands of people. Dennis had found that there was no credible evidence of weapons of mass destruction, no connection to 9/11, no imminent threat to nations in the region, and therefore no reason to start a war. On that day, it took tremendous courage for Representative Kucinich to stand before the Congress, the nation, and the world against a tidal wave of political support for an impending war he knew to be wrong. It took keen insight to see through the flaws of a policy destined to fail. And it took leadership to rally more than 120 of his House colleagues to join him in voting no 5 days later. Dennis was right when it counted. 5 years ago, when this nation needed leadership and courage, Dennis Kucinich stepped forward while others fell in line with George W. Bush. These same senators, now seeking the highest office in the land, promise no end to the war that they've unanimously authorized and funded for the past 5 years. Dennis has consistently voted against funding the war and has pledged to withdraw all U.S. troops within 3 months of his election to president. With a tiered plan to hand control back to the Iraqi people through a series of immediate phased withdrawals, combined with a proven alternative energy platform, Dennis has refined a plan to pull us out of the quagmire that is Iraq, stabilize the region, and secure our energy future. Dennis Kucinich has no ties to special interest or corporate lobbying groups. He is beholden only to the American people. Isn't that what you want in a president? Between October 7th and 13th, straight people across the nation will come out as supporters of equal rights for the gay and lesbian community in America. In cities such as Seattle, Washington, Montgomery, Alabama, Phoenix, Arizona, Augusta, Maine, Duluth, Minnesota, and Houston, Texas, overnight vigils will light up American cities, providing support and visibility to hetero men and women who have the courage and conviction to stand up for their gay and lesbian brothers and sisters. This movement, dubbed 7 Straight Nights for Equal Rights, was initiated by Soul Force and Atticus Circle, 2 Texas-based organizations with members across the nation. With their leadership, straight community leaders are organizing vigils in more than 30 communities around the country. These courageous local leaders are telling their elected officials and the media that equality is not a gay issue, not an urban elite issue, not an East or West Coast issue. It's an American issue, and 7 Straight Nights is making Americans' support for lesbian and gay equality visible as never before. We urge you to join this movement. Please go to 7straightnights.org and find a vigil near you. Plan to attend and contact the organizers to find out how you can help. Dennis Kucinich unequivocally supports full marriage equality, and his health plan, House Resolution 676, will provide full AIDS treatment to all U.S. residents. So please support these important vigils. Wear your t-shirts, bring your signs, and let the nation know that not only is the Kucinich Campaign a call for civil and human rights, but the Kucinich team is far ahead when it comes to standing strong with the LGBT community. Dennis is right now on a 4-day, 4-state campaign swing beginning in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, traveling through Portland, San Jose, and Los Angeles, and wrapping up Tuesday in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Dennis will be speaking tomorrow, Tuesday, October 9th, at the campus of Central New Mexico Community College in Albuquerque at 6 p.m. Elizabeth will be appearing at engagements in New Mexico on October 10th and in Arizona on the 11th. For the most up-to-date details, check in with the events calendar on DennisForPresident.com. The purpose of these updates is to keep campaign volunteers and the rest of the American public informed and up to date on Dennis Kucinich's race to be president in 2008. Reaching out to America in an effort to create positive change can be, frankly, quite expensive. And some of the corporate-funded campaign bankrolls that this grassroots group is competing with are staggering. With your help, in just this last quarter, the campaign has raised over $1 million and is gaining on the competition. Your financial contributions are vital. Take a moment to log on to DennisForPresident.com. Finally, today, October 8th, is Dennis's birthday. Dennis, everyone pitching in on the campaign wants to send you a very happy birthday. We know that you're hitting the campaign trail hard in the Southwest, but we hope you and Elizabeth can take a little time to celebrate too. Thanks for standing up for America, Dennis. For more information and updates, please visit our website at www.DennisForPresident.com.